anything that comes to mind which was very funny, or rather, where you mentioned something, the client must have said, "I don't think so. I'm actually in the dumps," or something, and then immediately at that set time, something big and wonderful happened. Anything like that coming up for you?
Yeah. So this thing, I remember a client from Dubai, and father and son together, and they were discussing this horoscope. And he was like, "When will he get married?" I was like, "Sir, there are chances of a love marriage, and the timing is going on." No, no, no. He's a very obedient boy. No such thing. How can you say that? Got offended. I was like, "Sorry, didn't mean to offend you, but this is how it looks." So it may fructify in a manner that you take him to meet a girl, he might like her immediately. So I was said, but he's going to get married. The time is on. Don't worry. 10 minutes later, the son calls me from the parking lot. "Sir, you just called, talk to my father." I was like, "Okay, so what?" "Sir, promise me you will not tell me. Actually, I got a marriage in court done last week. My father does not know about it. If you tell him, he will kill me." So I was like, "Boss, thank you. You validated me. Don't worry, I will not tell your father." So things happen. It's funny. At times people say, "I don't see anything coming. I'm so down in the dumps." It's like I'm under a train. And I always ask them, "Did you see the train coming?" No. When the time comes, the second train would appear. You don't worry. So the best part of astrology is you are able to give them some hope. Times keep changing. So half the astrology is just convincing them. You soldier through so many months or so many years, then good times are ahead. That's half the remedy. There's something to look forward to, because when everything is crashing down and you can't believe what's happening to you, and suddenly somebody tells you, "Okay, 2 more years, keep going." So at times you have to be the cheerleader. I never leave my client dejected. I always leave them a little pumped, a little cheered up.
You talked about the funny stories. So, do you happen to come across difficult clients also?
Oh, yes. There are times when people want to hear what they want to hear, and they won't take no for an answer. So, and they typically fall into 2, 3 categories. One is government job aspirants. So tell them, "Why not happening? How can you say that? I will show you." Fair enough, show me. Then there are people who want their biases confirmed. My father has been my guide. I'm like, "You have a 9th house Shani. If you listen to him, you will ruin your life." How can you say that? I'm like, "Go back, think about what has happened." "But my father trusts me." I'm like, he is putting his ambition on you. Which is the child who has more fun? Okay, that's my younger brother. You are the workhorse. And father or mother, they plan to make you work and give the rewards to the other child. Beware. So at times they get offended. 3 months later, they'll call me, "Sir, you were right. My father wrote a will and this is what he did to me." I was like, "Good morning. Told you so." Then there are people who are very motivated, and especially the current crop of youth with their YouTube motivation is ridiculously motivated. "I will become a billionaire. I'll show you. I'll visit you in my helicopter. You bloody boomer." I'm like, "Boss, I'm a millionaire." At least you want to speculate in share market and become a billionaire. At least guess my age, right? So at times you get those very, very difficult to convince those guys. And they'll try to, put words in your mouth. So I understand that, I empathize that, but I have to give them a firm no. If you want to spend another 5 years for a government job, it's a very bad. You go get a job, then you can try. But don't quit your job and try and go for an IAS, UPSC thing. You'll waste 5 years and a lot of money. So it's difficult to say, but I have to say that.